All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by on this Thursday. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to look at the Bitcoin chart and see what's going on. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice, just here to help you see the market like I do from an Elliott Wave perspective. So, my name's Jim. I am a crypto trader and a Forex trader, and I mainly focused on Elliott Wave theory here on this channel, so that's what we're going to get here on the analysis. So let's jump in. We got our down move yesterday. Today, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, so that's awesome. But how far is it going to go? Let's talk about the possibilities and what I'm seeing in the charts now. Okay, all right. So right here's the hourly chart on Bitcoin here. What I do know here is I've got this 5-wave move here. I believe this is a 3-wave move here. Now, here's the tricky part. Is this a 3-wave move or just the beginning of something larger? Okay, so that's the big question mark. Right here, if we throw the fibs right here, if we throw the fibs right there, you can see how this right now is shaped like a 3-wave move that comes down to the 127 extension. When you have a 3-wave move that comes to the 127 extension, guys, that's often indication that it's a corrective move. Now, let me just show you something here on the 4-hour chart really quickly. Where was it? Right here. See if I can get to it here. It's so hard to find it sometimes. There we go. Let's see. If I throw the fibs on this move right here, you'll see that on this 4-hour chart, as it was being made right here, it stopped right here in the 1-to-1 extension, and then we got to bounce for a little while. But then it came down, didn't quite pass the 1618, and then we got more bounce off of it. So it is very common that even if it's going to continue down more, it's very common that you get a bounce off the 127 extension, because there are a lot of traders that understand the Fibonacci relationship between corrective waves and impulse waves, and the 127 and the 1618 are the difference between an impulse and a correction. Okay, and so often we do get bounces there. Now, this could continue bouncing, continue on like that, and that would be a 3-wave move, and it would continue on like an impulse wave to the upside. Now that's an old wave. That's just showing you an area where we did get a bounce off the 127 extension. Okay, so now what's going on right now on the small? This is a smaller scale wave. This bounce that we have right here is off the 1618. Okay, now when you get a bounce off the 1618, that's more telling. But it's it's the same kind of thing here. Right around the 127 extension, that's where all the play is. And then we got to move down, and now on the smaller time frame, as I move in here, let me go to the 1-hour chart now. On the smaller time frame, we've got to move here to the 127 extension. All right, what does that mean? Well, here are the different options that can happen. We can play around here for a little while, get a little corrective wave, and it could continue down. Okay. Now, if it does that and it continues down here past the 1618, guys, that's going to indicate to me that we're probably going to be heading down even further, way further, breaking these lows as I mentioned the other day in the video. All right, so that's possibility number one. That's a continuation bearish move. Now, if we're getting some rejection here, and a little on the 1-hour chart, we're getting a kind of a big green candle there. If this plays around here and then just continues to go up, okay, then that's another possibility. What would that be? Well, this would be a 3-wave move right there. This would be either a 3-wave, then a 3-wave, and then we'd expect another 3-wave up, or this wasn't a 3-wave at all, but instead this is an impulse wave to the upside, 5 waves, 3-wave pullback, and then we're going to end up going to the moon, bull count. Okay, so those are kind of the two options at this stage. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit more, get some context here. There we go. Boom, 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 right there. We'd be looking at something like this. if it's a 3-wave up that we're looking for, and then basically we'd be having a 3-wave move like that. Uh, and it's just 3 waves. We're looking for the 1-to-1 extension around 11,200 to 11,470 in this ballpark right here, confluent with this zone right here, Okay, so if we get rejection here and continuation on, then this is the area we're looking for as long. Okay, now if this doesn't give us the continuation to the upside, then this is actually going to be impulse down to the downside. Where would we be heading? To the downside. Well, glad you asked. We have currently a 3-wave move. We could get another 3-wave move like that. Now, it looks a little too small in comparison to this, in my opinion. So that's why I tend to think we're probably not getting a 3-wave, but an impulse wave to the downside like this. So if it comes down correctively, I mean, I suppose it's possible to get down to this region here, and then up we go again. What's another possibility? Let me show you. So many possibilities, guys. It just you gotta have to understand Elliott wave to really grab onto all these possibilities. We could get a wave down here to the 8,400, 84, 8,500. That's a 1-to-1 extension. 77.25 is the 127 extension. That would be a corrective wave. 3, 3, 3. But this would have to come down in 3, and it doesn't look very good to be a 3. It looks pretty deep, actually. The other ways, you'd have to interpret this as a 5-wave, which I don't. I reject that as a possibility. Yeah, it couldn't be a 5-3-5. I don't think so. So my bias right now, guys, still to the downside. My bias is to the downside, and if it comes down, guys, we're looking at lows down here. Okay. Actually, let me do better. I'd say our first target would be, well, lots of targets, but one I'd be really interested in is this target right here, this 2618. Yeah. I'd like to see what price does around the 2618, $8,048 in that ballpark. That's the bearish view. It's gonna end up coming lower, but I want to see what price does around that zone. I want to see what would happen there. But again, this is really an ultra bearish view. Now, what's the bullish view? Let's talk about it. The bullish view says this is a 5-wave move. 5. This is a 3-wave. And now we're getting a 5-wave. We're getting a 3-wave pullback, expecting that. Okay. In other words, this is a 1-2, and this is a 1-2 right there. And then up we go. And it's going to go up big. Big, big, big. If it's bullish, where would it be heading? Glad you asked. Make sure. Still have audio. Okay, good. Sometimes my audio goes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'd be on our way to the upside. Probably a lot higher than that. But the next place we'd be watching would be $12,013, retest of this high. So it'd probably bounce a little bit and then continue on to the upside. This is about where the 1618 will often get a bounce there, because that's a good place for a 3rd wave. But most likely this would be an extended 5th wave move, and we'd be looking for something like this. 13.6, and then on. A little bounce here, and then on as well. And that would get us up beyond $14,000 to $15,000 most likely, and that's the ultra bullish view there. And that's what that wave would look like, as it goes. Now, it's possible, guys. That is definitely a possible count. We have hidden bullish divergence on the this is the 8-hour. Okay, RSI is going down, price line's going up, so we have hidden bullish divergence there. So that certainly is a possibility. So you have to just wait and see what we get. To me, the wave structure is pointing down, not pointing up. However, the RSI is pointing up and not down on the higher time frames. RSI is pretty over. On the hourly is pretty oversold. Expecting a bounce here as Bitcoin bounces and holds. Expecting that bounce to go sideways just a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see what we get after that. It can't go straight down forever. It's going to go down in the stages. It'll go down, correct, go down, correct. So it'll go down, correct, down, correct. Bigger correction, down, like that. So anyway, that's what we're looking at, guys. Potential up, potential down. What's my bias? My bias is still to the downside. Go to the 2-minute chart here. Let's look at this little wave that's being formed right now. This wave right here comes right here to the 127 extension. Right now is looking corrective if we could get a push down from here. If it continues on to the 1618, okay, it's going to get a little bit more impulsive and it could go up from here like that. So that's the dividing line right there. The 1618 is our dividing line. I'd like to see a bounce before it to the downside for continuation, or a break through it for a chance for continuation there, or to the upside. So that's the way we think about the market, guys. All right, there's Bitcoin analysis for you. I hope that helps you. It'll be the same for Ethereum and XRP. You're gonna have to learn to pull the fibs yourself and get those dividing lines. But we are getting a pretty strong bounce off of the bottom on all of these here. You can see XRP is coming up as well, but we're only hitting the 1-to-1 extension. So right now we're still just a little corrective wave. So this might continue up, and then we're coming down still. So that's what I'm watching for. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, you guys have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Hope that's helpful to you. Just wanted to kind of give you an update and tell you what's at stake and where we could be heading. So I know I went fast. You're gonna have to rewind and just take a peek at it. But yeah, definitely it could be up or down. Again, my bias is down for the reasons I've shared yesterday and today. The structure looks like it's more down than up. But we have to watch these levels right here. Watch the 1618 extension of this wave, and see if we surpass it. Okay. All right. If there's anything worth live streaming or anything, I might share it tonight if there's anything worth bringing to you. Until then, you guys have a great day.